year is 1966. 1 year after the Vietnam War ended, US prisoner of war Jeremiah Denton was taken into custody by the North Vietnamese people. For 1 year, he was tortured beyond measure, and after the torture, he was supposed to sit in front of a televised interview and was to give a propagandic answers to prove to the world that prisoners of wars of America were treated with humanity. When the interview started, he was supposed to say, I'm getting adequate clothing, adequate shelter, adequate medical care, and adequate food, etc. While his interview was being televised, the US Navy saw something extraordinary while the interview was being broadcasted. Danton's mouth was speaking his words, which were communicated to him by the Vietnamese army. But his eyes did something extraordinary, and the US Navy was quick to figure it out. Through the lights, Danton was blinking his eyes deliberately, and people thought it was a nervous tic due to heavy exposure of video light. His eyes communicated through Morse code, and what he communicated was a 7-letter word called Torture. Yes, he communicated that he was being tortured, and this message was quickly deciphered by the US Navy. They rolled in and they were able to prove that prisoners of war in Vietnam were tortured beyond measure. After this interview, though he suffered for 7 full years, he was released later in the year 1972. After being released, he served as a US Senator for the Americans. So, what we can learn from here is that even though in the face of enemy propaganda, his voice breached through the big wall of propaganda and he was able to communicate what was necessary to his superiors.